This is Paul Guyot reporting for Tofu Bandit Media from New York Comic Con 2017, about to interview the cast of The Tick. Stay tuned. When you're The Tick, you have this booming, just this hugeness. Where do you go to get that? I mean, I know that your voice work is incredible. Your little thing on Rick and Morty was fantastic. It was
thanks,
so
man.
sinister.
Thank you.
But this is just so wide and open. So how do you find that?
He's just like an optimistic little, like a 5-year-old, a bit like Bam Bam in the Flintstones, you know?
But he's 7 feet tall.
Yeah, and he's quite intelligent, but yeah, that optimism. And also Burt Reynolds, who is another example of somebody who is a living person but was like a superhero. There's Burt Reynolds with his top off, with his big sort of circus strongman body, just kind of walking along. Maybe he was in like swim trunks, you know? And when I saw that, I used to mentally play that to get me into the, you know?
In Superman 4, we saw Superman had rebuild the Great Wall of China vision. You have make things taste like pumpkin spice vision?
Yeah, I have rearrange the fractals in anything to make it taste however I want it to taste.
Pumpkin spice vision rolls a lot more off the tongue. That makes a lot more sense, though. Okay.
Yeah, PSV, pumpkin spice vision.
That's what I'm starting to get excited by, is the really kind of weird stuff. Because for so long in superhero films, it was like, we got to normalize it a little bit. Let's put the X-Men in black leather. You know, the weird edges. Galactus is a cloud. You know.
What's weirder, though, a sentient world-eating cloud or just a big robot?
Already weird. Own the big robot. That's what I really want to see.
Huge robot, yeah.
Crossing my fingers and holding my breath for the day.
Oh my God! Yeah, I wish.
Right. God, I want a proper Galactus movie someday.
You are a goddamn nightmare in this. Where did you find this horrifying? I mean, you've been Freddy Krueger, man. You've been Rorschach. You were Mr. Kincannon from Preacher. This guy's a literal nightmare. Where did he come from in you?
Well, this guy's just pure evil. and I think we found that on that first day when I was shouting the orders to kill these guys. But then I walked over to little Arthur and then suddenly was talking very quietly. And then I kind of found that voice to be, it just really fit. You know, and you also look in the mirror and you look at that makeup and you start, you know, that starts to motivate, like, you know, this voice will work for this character. So
every time you speak, I want a glass of water.
There's one moment with one character I can't say. Doc gets involved in some very surprising relationships in the second half of the season that I think people are really going to enjoy. There's sort of a point at which she's been told enough times to stay out of things, stay home, stay safe, that she has a very wonderful speech where she reminds everyone what we already know about her from the get-go, which is that she's been soaked in other people's blood every day for a job for years, you know, and reminds them not to underestimate her. And it's an important reminder, and it's important for her also in terms of asserting herself. And that's a really important moment for me.
There is a moment with me in a room with 4 other characters that I quite enjoyed shooting. And you will know when you see it what I'm talking about.
So stay tuned for the scene with Superian in a room with 4 other characters that you will probably enjoy. And I have to ask, how linty are you?
I'm not that linty. I will say I've gotten a lot of lint brushes as gifts.
Good.
Yeah, so that's a good thing that I'm not linty.
When you're talent, you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
What's a song? Let's name the song and I'll do it.
Something early. Don't Let's Start. It's one of my favorites.
Don't let's start. This is the worst part. Do believe for all the world that you're my precious little girl. Something like that.
I could just stop now